Hi everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Angela.
Welcome back to the Raspberry Repertoire. We have been sent an amazing special gift to try and review for you guys. Not try, we are going to review for you guys.
Do or do not. There is no try.
So this is the Wii the Game. I'm sorry, I've done that a million one times when talking about this bag. But I did it the entire car ride today.
Yep.
Anyways, this is the May the Bag board gaming bag. This is probably the last bag you will ever need to purchase yourself. If you're going to conventions, if you're going camping, you're going just to your regular game night, this is probably the only bag you'll need to pack and bring with you. Anything you want to add on to that?
We can try to just get into the review.
I guess so, yeah. So this bag, super durable, can hold, as tested by the people at May the Game said, for up to 44 pounds. We are going to put that to the test, whether it's through overloading this with games or other things. Like, there's pockets galore on here.
Yes, there are.
How many are on your side?
We have 2 pockets with Velcro. We'll try to spin this thing, but it's full of games right now, so it's a little heavy. We have 2 Velcro pockets over here that could, they're pretty large too. They're not like cell
These
phone
are spacious.
size. And then there's also I don't know what you call it, like a mesh netting pocket that spans the entire side.
Yeah, so I have about the exact same thing here. So I only have games on the inside of this.
Yeah.
We did not overload it with things in these pockets or in the side pockets. I have, I believe, 12 games in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show you the inside in a moment. But I'm pretty sure if I were to replace some of these with more smaller box games, and if I were to load these pockets up with literally everything I own from Button Shy, everything I own from more of the Tiny Epic games, which I literally have just front row as all Tiny Epic games. But if I were to load these up with like the Perplex Pocket games, the Paco games, if I were to just
I would say the wallet games would work in the netting the best.
Yeah, you think so? Either way, there's tons of pockets here for you to put your gaming accessories, dice trays. I should have grabbed some of those. Dice trays, dice, pens. If you're bringing roll and write games, you can bring some pens, dry erase markers for games that have those rewritable score pads. If you need to pack it, this thing has room for it. There's a whole nother pocket in the front. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did see that.
So there's this whole pocket up here. If anything pops out of here and I didn't see it, then I am so sorry. Did I just re-zipper it? I totally just re-zippered it for some reason. So yeah, there's room up here. Very deep pocket. I guess I might as well just open this sucker up real quick before we really start talking about our thoughts on, quality of this. Never mind.
I can't reach. It's so far away from me.
And now for the reveal. Close enough. No, but seriously though, so I had just straight row of Tiny Epic games. Tiny Epic Dungeons is now exploding.
That's a different expansion.
Yeah, Tiny Epic Explosion. As you can see, there's these. Please do not take that as how good the quality the straps are on the inside to hold games in, because I did overfill it on purpose with these to try to throw more games in there. But if you were to try to travel with all of this in there, I have no fears that it's all going to come out perfectly fine. I mean, we've packed this up and brought it down the street to our friendly local game shop. We've brought it next door to our neighbor's place.
We did donuts in an abandoned parking lot with it.
Abandoned parking lot is just our front yard.
Well, okay, but it's like a random abandoned lot.
Yeah, we have a garage next door to us, and they have a place across the street from us that they use for like holding supplies in, and we just walked in circles around there. We'll get into that with comfort and how good it's withstands all that, but so these straps hold everything in nice and tightly. Again, I filled it on purpose, so these falling out, I take full responsibility for. That has nothing to do with the quality of the bag. But anyways, back to the bag itself. These things will hold all your games in. I have these right here, so let me just even unstrap this. I fit in.
He fall down though. Boom!
Copies of.
It's also not even on our table.
Not even on
which is why they're falling out. I want to add that as well.
Crew Rebellion Pandemic in here. And I'm going to try to throw in the video I took where I had the slow motion folding of this, because this didn't happen when I did that. But I got 4 more games in here. Now I could totally switch out Marvel Zombies for, maybe 3-4 other smaller games, and I would have way more in here. So as you can see, very deep hold on this one. Check out this wonderful world. This thing goes all the way back, so you could probably fit so much in here.
Yeah, and we'll put all the specs as well.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I don't think it would be best to hold it the other way. But anyway, comfort. How did you feel wearing this?
So I have a lot of thoughts, and we already talked about it with the developers, and they're making some edits on a new version. So my original thought about it was, for my frame of person, who is 5'1.5" feet tall, it was a little uncomfortable with no games in it, because we did test that out first. So just because I have a smaller torso and all my height, I know, 5'1", there is no height, but all my height are in my legs. So from where it sits on my neck at the top to the small of my back on the bottom, it's larger than my torso. So that being said, it hit my neck really funny and uncomfortably. When we did put board games in it, though, it alleviated that issue.
Yeah.
Which is great, because you're probably going to have board games in it. But if when we said if you're going to a convention, and you take it with you, although it could be a weapon if you just kind of. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I was going to go into that after you finished up with about the sizing part, but go on.
So if you're somewhere with it actively with board games in it, it is hefty and large. But when board games were in it, it was more comfortable on my body, just because it weighed it down more, and so it wasn't coming up and impaling me in the neck. Other than that, I have really kind of weak shoulders, and so every time I buy a backpack in general, I always care about the padding and the straps, and this didn't bother me at all. It's the type of padding I like. I'm showing it to you. You can't see it. Can you? We'll turn that around.
Yeah, we'll do some more shots of B-roll and stuff of us wearing it. We'll go outside and we'll take some small B-roll shots. But go on.
So that being said, the padding on the back, super nice, super adjustable as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when we first got it, I put it on with no games on also, and games in also, and I pulled on these, and you saw. I mean, I just pulled on them, and they readjusted real easy on the pulls. So
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, keep them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's
So
have with that.
Yeah, as we mentioned a little while ago, I would not bring this to a convention fully loaded. You should bring it to a convention absolutely empty, planning on packing it with all the games that you just bought. Bring it on an airplane as your carry-on. You're probably gonna get a few looks. You are probably going to need to put it in overhead compartment, if it's even allowed as a carry-on.
No, that's not
this
allowed.
is probably going to have to get checked as luggage, but
you're gonna have to ship that.
That's not the only purpose here. You could, if you're a local to, where the convention's being held, and you just bring it with you, load it up in the car, you'll be fine. You want to bring this on a camping trip with you. I don't believe it is waterproof or anything like that, but it is just an absolutely fantastic, easy bag to carry, load up. And as we both said, the padding on the back, on the straps, makes it real easy to carry. So you could probably fill this with other supplies as well, not just your games. But if that's something that's important and you want to make sure you have all your games with you, this is the last and only bag you're going to need to pack.
You know, I mean, we'd have to look into it. I don't think it's waterproof, but it does definitely feel water resistant. I don't know what type of fabric this is, but it's not like cloth.
Yeah,
like,
May the Game, if you would like to comment, we are going to go onto your website anyways, and we'll probably put a disclaimer somewhere on the screen. It might be here, it might be there, it might be over here. We will put something on there to let you know how that goes. But other than that, this thing is going to get reloaded, and we are going to do some extra shots for you, showing you not just its uses for board games, but I'm pretty sure we have a few books that you would want to bring with you on a camping trip as well.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
We are going to try to see and put this to the test on books as well, and show you how much we can fit in there.
Because you have to pack the essentials.
I mean, you have to pack the essentials. Board games which have rule books, which is the perfect crossover into novels.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, yeah.
Totally connected. Anyways, absolutely comfortable. So much storage, so much room, so many games. This is one hell of a product, and thank you to May the Game for sending this to us to try out and do a review for you guys and let you know our thoughts on it. So without further ado, let's jump into the next part of this video, shall we?
Of course. It's recording.
Oh, it's recording. Wish you told me. All right. Strongman backpack pickup. Trial number 1.
All right.
Nailed it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how much this thing can hold. Do you want me to get the tripod so we can try me handing it on to you? Now, I need you to tell the audience that I am not putting you up to this, that this is something that you said you wanted to do.
I am out of breath and schwitzen. Close enough?
I think so.
I used to stock shells. I used to have some type of semblance of strength. I promise. He's going to help me get this on. I'm not sure if it will help or hurt your posture issues. I feel like I'm moving through sand.
If you're seeing this video, it means I survived. And I made it to carry this behemoth full of books.